Phantom Dancer, that's when the Twitch and Vayne just start going off. So AD carries like Vayne and Twitch are like actually pretty decent in lane right now with other AD carries getting nerfed. They start like ramping up in power once they reach 2 items, and then they only get stronger as the game goes on. So whereas a champion like Shyvana that's like kind of weak early, gets strong mid game, and then just completely falls off late game, I mean, it feels like some champions peak during 2 aspects, and you're only peaking during 1, the mid game. That's the only time where you feel tanky enough to dive in and enough damage to kill someone before they get away. So it's definitely hard to balance, but I feel like it would be more fair if a champion like that provided more for the team. Like, even if it was utility. Like, that's definitely something they could look at, is giving a champion like Volibear or Shyvana not just linear, like, me chase, me smash, and more like, me chase, me smash, but me also feel. Me read poetry, me protect AD carry, me have shields or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, not just a complete shit show of linear smash, but also like maybe me have family, me have team to protect. Like, Volibear is a complex individual. He's not always smashing. He might have a family. He might care about things. He might actually be a pretty gentle bear. You know, I don't know. I don't assume anything.
Love your stream. You should just go coaching some team. Also, what is your thoughts on new Locket as a cheap tank item for top?
For junglers, yes. Why did I smite early? It doesn't really matter. Right now, Locket, Redemption, those, like, even Knight's Vow are good enough that if you're a tank jungler, you can build it. Like, when I was playing Hecarim the other day, we had the Protect the AD carry comp. I just, instead of building, like, Randuins as my health and armor item, I built Knight's Vow, and it helped so much protecting our AD carry. And it helped me out, too. But you gotta be careful. Like, I think there are better champions for it. Like, Ivern is gonna get more out of the Locket Redemption combo than, like, Zac would in the jungle. So, while it might be, like, okay in some cases to do it as a top laner, you typically want to be, like, a support-style champion, because you'll get more out of it. But yeah, I think Ivern is pretty ridiculous right now. The support itemization is so good that if you're forced to kill an AD carry, you're basically killing a bruiser at this point. Because Ivern shields, plus Redemption heal, plus like Athene's heal, plus Locket shield. I mean, you're killing an AD carry that could have upwards to 1500 extra health, all things said and done after everything is used. I'm gonna word my red and just see if I can. He's hook. I think I'm gonna save my smite for the red, but I'm gonna gank before this, maybe, because bot lane looks gankable, and I don't want to stop this camp now because it'll despawn. This could be worded in the try. Volibear was there for a little bit, so I'm just gonna assume that it is. Oh, we're not gonna hit this. They saw me and we didn't hit the... Oh, there it is. Never mind. We had the hook. I was like, I thought he used the hook before I came in, but ideally I throw the E where Blitz kind of is and the Nautilus is, and then Blitz just hooks the Nautilus back into my E. But because I'm out of range and they see me, it's kind of a better idea for me to lead the play with my E still, because I need to get in there and start slowing with my Q and damaging him with W. So, kind of a little bit of trust there. Like, that gank only works if the Blitzcrank hits his hook, since I'm not sure if they warded the river or not. And Volibear could have warded the try when he was sitting in it. We don't really know. So we had to play that a little bit more conservative. Really low. I still have the passive, so if the Zillion makes a mistake, we could kill him. Let's go back to jungling. With Smite and red buff, I can sustain up. Just hanging out, waiting for camps to respawn, maybe do River Crab. Wouldn't be a great idea to go for it now since they're top laner. and mid laner might not be in the best positions. What? I didn't let go of my E ability, but it just... whatever. I guess the game said I did, so I must have let go of the E button even though I was still holding it down. Could be a case of having mechanical keyboard problems where it registered as a double tap when I only held it down once. Twisted Fate came back, but we were still, like... there were going to be last hits lost there that no one would get if I didn't show up there. So, but it did give away map positioning, like the enemy team knows where I am now. But because I'm level 6... oh, here we go. I can definitely gank better now. Volibear's still level 5, so if I get in here... uh-oh. Survive. Now we can invade his jungle. You can punish the enemy jungler so hard when you beat him in a gank like this and you're still healthy, because then you can immediately just like steal camps from him. So that's what I'm gonna do. Blue's not even very good on me, but I mean, it denies him and gives me extra gold. So this is just what you do. You kill them, you take them off the map, you counter jungle, put them even further behind. Or you go for ganks so they can't contest, or you go for dragons so they can't contest. But in this case, this is just the best thing for me to do, since doing dragon would take forever. Oh, the camp's not up. Feels bad. Should have gone for the mid gank then. Wonder if he still has ult. I'm gonna wait here and just see if I can jump over. Don't check this, don't check this. See ya. That's awkward. If he hits me with a bomb, or I take an extra tower hit, I die there. I guess it's worth it. Zillion's ult is down, so we could go back mid and kill him like right now. Or Twisted Fate can just get blue uncontested. Make a play in the side lane. Looks like Zillion just is going to recall, so this gives some time for Twisted Fate to like push out, maybe make a play, or just to back himself. But he was in a lane where he was like winning, but like didn't have time to like go to a side lane without like missing mid farm, since their mid laner could just push it in really quickly. Got a lot of gold, but not quite enough to buy a jungle item straight up. And the camps are now respawning, and I could probably just sweep through, recall, and get a better buy, and just buy straight up Cinderhulk. But I can also sustain up enough as Zac to continue to jungle, whereas other junglers don't have this perpetual sustain as easily and would need to go back sooner. I can continue to gank. So I can buy my Cinderhulk. I actually could have bought it before I did those two camps, but I couldn't buy anything else. Like I couldn't buy boots. Couldn't get everything that I would want. GF's going top. I have my passive up, so if Zillion just pushes this in and then like roams to follow after TF, then I'm gonna hold this lane. See what he does. Alright, we need to get out of here. We are really itemized now after the Cinderhulk buy. Like as a jungler, you can carry multiple ways. You can carry by like, you know, setting your team really far ahead. You can carry by like doing dragons. You can also carry by like farming up and getting to the point where you either have like crazy good damage mid game, or you're really tanky and hard to kill. And then during that portion of the game where you farmed up and you're really strong and stronger than their jungler, that's when you're like making brute force plays and like diving towers, and their jungler might be too weak to fight you or to counter gank or to beat you in those duels. So they weren't the best gank opportunity, so I chose just to go with the farming route, since that was what I could do well from how the game was going. So now I'm level 8 by 10 minutes, even with the solo laners on their team, but Twisted Fate's a little bit ahead. We are in 2 different targets. I think we should just stick to one, since we might not have enough damage to kill this guy, let alone the Vayne. So Blitz probably should have just saved his flash. Unless I hit the knock up and ult on to the Vayne, we didn't have enough damage. I didn't want to leave too early, even though they weren't playing aggressive, because I think they would have played further back if they saw me. They wouldn't have like allowed me to be in Q range at all. They would be sitting further back. So that's what led me to know that it probably wasn't warded there, and they didn't know I was bot lane. She's coming close because I think Volibear's here, or their top laner's like pinging that he's going to teleport or something. I find it hard to believe that she would stay this close if she didn't have utility from someone. Don't kill him, don't kill him. If we don't pop that now, then he doesn't get revived with enough health to stay. There we go. Because he's moving to try to dodge my E, but it's just buying time for Blitzcrank to run up to him. Then Blitz tanks the tower, then I jump on him when Blitzcrank CCs him, so he can't dodge my E anymore. We're not doing this very quickly, and we don't have a very big wave, so oh, that's really tempting, but we don't have enough damage. Uh-oh. If TF had more mana and maybe was just more itemized, then it would be okay, but we're on fumes at this point. Even with my ult, it's not enough. Ooh, with them close to the tower, though. Ooh, this is... Wait, Vayne is super deep. Ah. Oh. Huh. Gotten so many smite kills already. Chili smite OP. I mean, skirmishers could potentially be okay on Zac, but I don't see it being better than stalkers. Because you don't need to auto attack. Like, you have to auto attack to get the skirmishers going, but the chili smite's just it flows so smoothly with your combo. Game Master is God74. Thanks for subbing. Welcome to the channel, friend. River crabs are great because you can proc so many spells on it, you just heal up from your blobs. Try to evade that vision. Get into a spot where maybe we can make an ult play. Jump ult. Can I try Camille? Can we make the spicy plays? Is she on live right now or is it on PBE? I could try her in the jungle, but I don't play top lane, and I think that's where she's going to ultimately be best in. But I could try her in the jungle or something. I always like to try the new champion out just to see if I can do funky stuff with them, and people don't know how to play against it yet. If she's on live, I'll try it for sure. PBE, maybe. But yeah, I'm not a very good top laner. I usually just play really aggro, get camped, and play the victim card to the jungler. Nah. I usually just like feed top because I get camped with a super aggressive playstyle and just admit that it's my fault because I play jungle. Like, this is not the proper playstyle for top. You're supposed to play really safe until you know for sure you can't be ganked by their jungler. But I'm not really fond of that playstyle. I like to be the ganker, not the ganky. That's why I usually avoid top. But thanks for the resub, right, Bright Moon. Appreciate the support, man. Just go for mid tower. We're over chasing already. Situation like that, it might yield an extra kill on their support, but a tower is worth so much more, especially mid tower, because it'll give us access to this area to ward, and they lose vision. We can make more plays. Volibear's... Oh, I don't know about this. This is sketchy, dude. Oh! Alright. I think we should have just not popped that. Because now I can't kill a full HP Vayne. I don't want to have to use Flash. If Gangplank came mid or had ult, I think we could win that fight. But Vayne, we basically killed Vayne and had to deal with another Vayne. Two Vaynes, what the fuck? We got GP ult, right? GP ult, GP ult, GP ult. GP ult, GP ult. Give me the GP ult! Okay, I got passive still, come on. Kill. Okay, we're all gonna die here. My bad. Fuck, I thought that GP ult was gonna be placed like where I was standing, but it was on the tower. If the GP ult was like on the Vayne and the Zillion, I think we could win that fight. But I needed a little more damage to kill the Vayne myself. And it's kind of arrogant to go for it without GP with us, but I thought with the Gangplank ult we could do it. Just off by a little bit of damage. Because we kill Zillion, like Zillion's super low, we kill Vayne, then they don't have like enough damage to kill me. And I can just walk away from the play or like turn and kill. But I also have 4,000 gold. So a lot of things become possible. I can straight up buy just about anything. So many tempting items. What do you guys think? God, straight up Leandri sounds really spicy. Especially with double tanks in their team. I think I'm gonna do that. This takes me down a dark path whenever I go AP Zac. It takes me down a dark path that I always lose on because mid game it feels so godlike and broken, and then super late game you're like, why did I do this? I can't one shot the AD carry anymore. I can't do anything. I die instantly. But this is all I'm gonna build for damage. I'm gonna go straight tank after this, I promise. That was my last offensive item. Just feels so good to build damage on Zac. Because imagine if I had this extra magic pin when I was jumping on the Vayne and Zillion, I could have solo carried that fight. We have Gangplank this time? PogChamp. I might want to farm as well. Oh, they don't have Vayne. Let's just dive. We don't have a wave. I'm gonna kill this guy. Force him to ult away at least, maybe. Oh god. I'm gonna get flipped! I don't have my passive! God, they don't even have Vayne, but we lost the fight because I went too deep. Oh, that was bad. My bad. I thought I could finish the Malphite, but then I got knocked up and my E didn't hit. It's like a big reason why AP Zac kind of falls flat on its face. Is later on in the game, once they have more mobility, like everybody's building boots too, and just everybody's higher level. Like if you miss your E ability, you're missing out on so much of your damage. Oh man, this is rough. They're gonna get Baron now. Gangplank has to stop Baron. Don't recall. He can barrel them. I have faith. He's gonna barrel the heck out of them. Why did we lose that fight so hard? Because they were focusing me. Malphite did not have ult. They didn't have Vayne, so... Okay, just start poking. He's waiting way too long. He should have poked them lower before that. Hey, buddy. Okay, let's... Yeah, we're in a tricky spot now. Uh-oh. Oh man, here it comes. Oh god, the Vayne damage. Tumble crit does 90% of Jen's health. You can only save one! Ooh. Okay, he didn't save any of them. Who did he use Zillion ult on before? I got them both so low, I was like, if Zillion saves himself, I kill Vayne, but then he didn't save either, so... I think we got a chance of winning now. Good time to be AP Zac, because Tank Zac would not have enough damage to kill them there. Hook, PogChamp? Yeah. Good job, Blitz. No, we're going straight to the inhibitor. Wait, maybe not. Malphite could just TP. Yeah, let's back off. You're right. Even though like they have 3 still dead, 2 of them can home guard at us, and Malphite could flank with teleport, and then we might just get wiped, and they get this really good dragon. So we can play it safe and maybe take it to the later alligator fight. I don't know if that's gonna be a win condition for us though. Blue is up. I don't have smite though, and I might just die if I try to steal it. It's just back. Even though Vayne's almost all of their physical damage, I probably have to itemize to survive against her solely. Because we will die to her solely. Like, she can be the only physical damage on their team, and if you ignore armor, you will get 2-shot or 3-shot by her as a tank. Cause she doesn't care. Like, she'll tumble and crit you for over 1,000, and then True Silver Bolt's just gonna do the change. Wait, I can basically reach that push. I kind of wish I had used it in a different angle, because I would jump on her. Oh, sexy. No, my E got interrupted. Oh, that shield, though. Courage of Colossus. Okay. I'm just going to wait for my E so I don't take AoE damage here. Move faster. Wait, Malphite's like rage split pushing or something. Malphite's like, there's nothing to TP to. There's no minions, there's no wards. Baby rage. Made it pretty easy to win that fight, not having to deal with Malphite. But 4-on-5, it still felt like if we didn't insta-kill the Vayne, we would actually lose the fight. Which is kind of a dangerous sign. Oh, hey. Oh my god, that almost killed me. Tumble crit. Hey, what's up? It's probably not even worth the time to kill that because it would only set up for them to catch me, and then we would be in a whole lot of trouble. Since I'm a really important character with catches and also peel, if I die, then I don't know if my team can hold if they just push down mid. Should I build Redemption now? Probably. Redemption is so OP, I should probably build it, even though I won't get the mana regen component of this. Either that, or I could get Knight's Vow. Pretty much all the new support items are super busted. I'll take 12% of the damage my partner takes in true damage, but I also get healed by 12% of their output. So I could put that on Gangplank or Jhin. And feel pretty good about the fact that I might be super fed right now, but I can enhance their ability to carry, because I'm going to become more and more dependent on their ability to carry as the game goes on. And health is a great stat. Like, health is perfect. Like, whatever. I could build raw health on that buy and feel pretty good about it anyways. That will delay my Spirit Visage, so I'm sitting on basically no magic resist, which might sound like ridiculously bad against magic damage, but health is also a really good stat against burst casters like Lissandra and Zillion, because they kind of don't have very much damage. Oh, here we go. Oh! Hello, YouTube. Alright, Vayne's over here still. KS Master. Saint Jimmy, thanks for subbing. Welcome to the channel. They kind of walked into that because they were trying to protect Zillion, and it was either they just abandoned Zillion or they tried to protect him from my E. And I was gonna annihilate the Zillion, so it's either they like play along with it or let him die for free. Either way, I think they lose. It was a really nice Jhin snare. They could not avoid my jump even if they wanted to. There we go. Waiting for that guaranteed E to hit. Oh. I thought I was going to get the 50 gold, but I canceled the auto attack. I was like hold positioning,